If you've ever felt that quiet knot in your gut after an argument, or over a suspicious night out she's had, let me tell you, you're not paranoid. You're sensing a truth most men refuse to face, and the worst pain isn't being betrayed. The real agony is kissing lips that just touched another man, holding a body that no longer belongs to you, and not even knowing it. Today, I'll share with you 5 signs women reveal when they've just slept with someone else. Signs men miss until it's too late. Now listen closely, some of this will sting, I won't lie. But once you see it, you'll stop being your own accomplice. And if you lean in a little closer and pay attention till the end, I promise you'll have more clarity, you'll stop wasting nights trying to guess, and you'll start making decisions from strength. You'll regain dignity, and more importantly, you'll stop investing in a relationship that's already moved on. If you're new to my channel, my name is Orpa from the Think Positive, and I am your personal female advocate for men. And every week, I give you the real information on what women really and truly respond to, versus what they say they want. So, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you never miss my weekly videos and downloads. Now, let me reveal the subtle, silent signs that quietly destroy more men than they realize. Sign number 1. The cold silence of her body. Now, first of all, you must understand the body tells the truth before words do, particularly if you've been together for a while. You'll know her rhythm, the warmth of her hand, the way she reaches for you in bed. When that current goes dead, it's not stress. It's a whisper that someone else has lit the fire she used to chase with you. Imagine trying to light a fire under a log that's already burnt away. No matter how many matches you strike, the wood stays cold. Now, that's what repeated mechanical affection feels like when her body has been filled by someone else. Basically, there is no space for you. Now, this is what you need to watch out for. If she turns her face from your kiss, if she stiffens at every touch instead of melting, or she says, "I'm tired," but she's emotionally distant and not physically exhausted, now you have to take note because this is what you need to do. Don't beg, don't plead, observe. Pull back your pursuit, test the distance. A woman who still desires you will tighten the gap. And by this, I mean she will make an effort to get closer to you. If the silence deepens, that silence is the answer. Your job is not to force the warmth. Your job is to recognize when it's gone. Sign number 2, the cleansing ritual. Now the second sign is when there is a sudden over-cleanliness on her part. She puts on a lot of perfume, more than she normally does. She has showers that last longer than traffic reports, or clothing changes that don't match the day. This is what I describe as the erasing ritual. Here's how it works. A woman knows her body tells stories. Skin holds on to smells. Hair carries traces. Clothes remember contact. So, she scrubs, she sprays, she hides the evidence under heavy scents of soaps or perfume body sprays. Think of skin as a recorder. Smells, touches, traces, they stay. When someone scrubs the recorder, it's not the hygiene, it's about the erasure. Don't fall into self-gaslighting, thinking that she's just taking care of herself. Ask yourself, is this a change in her? Is this a new behavior paired with nervous smiles? When she scrubs, sprays, hides and hides laundry, or guards her bag like classified information, pay attention. So now you're probably thinking, how do I respond to this? What do I do? Well, firstly, don't explode, don't accuse, note the pattern. And if the ritual repeats around suspicious absence or arguments, you're looking at more than just self-care. You're watching an attempt to remove evidence. Awareness is your ally. And when that isn't enough, clarity will follow. Sign number 3, the blame game, unjustified irritation. Okay, so the third sign is when she turns guilt into projection. Suddenly, you're the problem for not listening enough or for talking too much, or for folding the towel the wrong way. This is a classic projection. When someone can't own the shame of their own actions, they'll rewrite reality and put the villain mask on you. Let me share the psychology behind it. Guilt is heavy. To avoid facing it, she pushes the weight onto you. And if you find yourself constantly defending, explaining, or apologizing for things you didn't do, that irritation may be a defense mechanism. So, what to do? Stop defending. Don't win the argument, win your dignity. So calmly say, "You don't need to make me the problem." Then step back. Let silence be your shield. When you refuse to dance to the script she writes, the script collapses. Strength is not about escalating and reacting. It's about controlling the room with your presence. Sign number 4, the body doesn't lie. Now the fourth sign is beyond rehearsals and stories. The truth is, the body doesn't lie. She can craft excuses, she can rehearse tones. However, micro-expressions, those subtle tension, changes in breath, shifts in intimacy, they leak truth. Now, if you've lived with her long enough, you'll know her rhythms. Then I'm sure you'll be able to feel there's something off. Maybe she's unusually tense or unusually detached, or her responsiveness is exaggerated in a way that doesn't feel authentic. Those micro-shifts are fingerprints of another encounter. Let me assure you, they are tiny imprints left inside her nervous system. So, what do you do with this information? How do you use it? Well, step 1, trust your senses. Don't let logic talk you out of what your body already registered. Take stock, scale back intimate giving and observe. Does the change persist? Patterns reveal the truth. Pretending you can fix it by trying harder only trains you to be taken for granted. Sign number 5, the late returns and empty excuses. Now, the fifth sign is when time tells a story. A woman who still chooses you will bend time for you. A woman who chooses someone else will find 1,000 tiny ways to be absent from you. At first, it's plausible. She may use work, my phone died, or traffic as excuses. Over time, it becomes routine. Lateness is a priority test. And what I mean by this is she's measuring how much you tolerate. Here's the hard logic. Every time you accept a flimsy excuse, you're training her that your dignity is negotiable. Stop swallowing it. Track frequency. Don't interrogate with hysteria. Instead, state the observation. You were late again, and that tells me where my priority sits. Then, let silence sit. Silence is heavier than any accusation. It shifts the responsibility back onto her. If lateness is habitual and unrepentant, the pattern points to someone else occupying the time you thought was yours. Sign number 6, the digital fortress. Her phone becomes off-limits. The sixth sign is the sudden transformation of her phone from a simple communication device into a fortified vault. Before, her phone might have laid on the coffee table, screen up, buzzing with notifications you both ignored. Now, it lives a new secret life. It's permanently face down. It follows her into the bathroom for a 2-minute trip. When you enter a room, the screen is instantly angled away from your line of sight, a subtle but lightning-fast maneuver. A notification chime makes her jump as if a fire alarm went off, and she snatches the device to silence it, before you can even glance over. Let's be clear about the psychology here. That phone is no longer just a phone. It's the digital crime scene. It holds the texts, the deleted call logs, the secret photos, and the location history that would unravel her entire narrative. The intense, sudden privacy isn't about her needing space. It's a frantic, anxiety-fueled act of evidence protection. Her guilt and fear of being discovered manifest as a physical barrier around the one object that holds the complete truth of her actions. She isn't just protecting her privacy, she's protecting her secret. So, what do? Your first instinct might be to demand to see the phone. Do not do this. This is a weak man's move. It immediately puts you in a position of begging and accusation. And even if she shows you a sanitized phone, she's now been alerted that you're suspicious and will simply become better at hiding her tracks. Your power lies in not needing to see it. Instead, you calmly observe the behavior itself. You might say, with zero emotion, "You seem very protective of your phone lately." Then, you watch. Her reaction, the defensiveness, the gaslighting, "Why are you so insecure?" the over-the-top justifications, is your answer. You don't need to break into the fortress, you just need to recognize that its walls have been built for a reason. Sign number 7, the intimacy paradox, starvation or smothering. The seventh and perhaps most telling sign reveals itself in the bedroom, and it's a paradox. Intimacy will not stay the same. It will swing violently to one of two extremes: complete starvation or frantic smothering. The first, starvation, is easier to spot. Suddenly, she's too tired, has a headache, or not in the mood. Your touch, which once comforted her, now makes her flinch or stiffen. She turns away from you in bed, creating a physical chasm between you. The psychology is simple. Guilt is a powerful anti-aphrodisiac. Her body and mind are elsewhere. On a primal level, she may feel as though she has already been physically and emotionally spent on someone else, leaving nothing in reserve for you. The well is dry because another has been drinking from it. The second extreme, smothering, is far more deceptive and insidious. She might suddenly become hypersexual, initiating intimacy with an aggression or frequency that feels out of character. You might think, wow, things are great, but your gut tells you something is wrong. This isn't passion, it's performance. This is what's known as guilt sex. It's a frantic, overcompensating act to cover her tracks. She's trying to create a smokescreen of normalcy, to prove to herself and to you that nothing has changed. Each forced act of passion is an attempt to erase the memory of another's touch, to wash away the evidence of her betrayal with a flood of manufactured desire. It feels hollow because it is. So, how do you handle this paradox? You trust your gut above all else. Do not beg for intimacy when faced with starvation. It only solidifies your position as the needy one. And do not be fooled by the sudden feast of smothering. Instead, detach and observe the quality of the connection. Is it genuine, warm, and reciprocal? Or does it feel like a transaction, a performance, an obligation? Your job is to calmly recognize that the familiar rhythm has been broken. Whether the music stops completely or suddenly becomes a frantic, soulless drumbeat, you must understand that someone else has become the conductor. Okay, my friend, this video isn't about paranoia. It's about clarity. These 5 signs, cold body language, the cleansing ritual, the blame game, the body's leak of truth, and the lateness pattern, are the signals most men ignore until humiliation forces their eyes open. Don't be that man. If any of this landed for you, do one thing right now. Notice. Observe without rage, test the pattern, protect your dignity. And if you want guided support to clearly map what's really happening in your relationship, I invite you to book a private strategy call. That's right. We'll cut through the noise, rebuild your frame, and give you a plan so you never stay in the dark about your own life. All you need to do is click the link below in the description and book a strategy call, and step into that clarity you deserve. Remember, clarity frees you. If you like this video, then drop a comment down below and share any experiences of betrayal that you've had in the past with women. I truly make it my mission to read and respond to every single comment. I'm truly grateful, and I'd like to thank you for watching and for supporting my channel, because without you, this channel wouldn't exist. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with another brother who needs to hear the truth. I'm Orpa, your female advocate from the Think Positive, where real men don't guess, they lead. Bye for now.